The Bad Girls Market is a monthly event where local vendors have the opportunity to sell their art, clothes, and more. It's an opportunity for small business owners to put themselves out there and includes over 80 vendors at the Manchester Mall. In the spirit of getting to know people and making friends, I've set out to interview as many vendors as I can, hear their stories, and learn how local entrepreneurs are making their dreams reality. I'm Marco Rosas from Behind the B-Roll, and this is Meet the Vendor. This episode, meet Pixie Jewelry's Stephanie Tello. She's been with the Bad Girls Market long before it was crowding the Manchester Mall.
I started when they were the Girlfriends Market in the corner of Bad Kids Club. And it was free, nobody had to pay, so if you wanted to set up, you could set up.
Stephanie specializes in wire-wrapped jewelry, among other things. But she says it took a long time for her to find herself and the right outlet for her creativity.
I got into painting and I just tried it out. I felt the vibe. I didn't really like it. So I switched to arts and crafts. And we ended up doing scrapbooking, bracelets, keychains out of little shrinky dinks. And then entering high school, I was just there, not really doing much. I didn't have any hobbies. I was just there. I felt like I've always had this creative side to me, but I didn't know what to do with it. I had the motivation, but I didn't have anything to do with it. So once the pandemic hit, that's when TikTok kind of got popular. Everyone was on TikTok. And I saw videos of people making jewelry. And I wanted to try that. So I told my mom, and she took me to the store. She got me what I needed. And I just started off with earring hooks and little charms. That's all I did.
Stephanie had no idea that was just the beginning.
I ended up getting a job at Amazon, and they pay you weekly. And I didn't have any bills, I didn't have anything to worry about, so I would spend all my money on beads, wire, and things just to try things out. And I remember I was talking to one of my old best friends at the time. I was just I really like doing this, should we do something with it? And she was like, yeah, so she learned how to do it too. And then we opened up our store, I guess you can say, on Instagram, and it started off as SJ Accessories. My first, customers were close friends of mine, and they shouted us out, and it just kind of got bigger than I thought it would have gotten to. And she got busy, so I just stayed in it by myself.
Before long, Stephanie was a full-fledged vendor, setting up in downtown Fresno for the monthly art hop, but she soon realized vendor life had unexpected challenges.
For a majority of the time that I would vend at art hop, with my sister also, we would kind of just be pushed to the side, because I remember I would set up really early. Art hop didn't start till 5, but I set up at, I want to say 12, 11, and I would go put my table, claim my spot. And the guys knew that I had put my table there, and sometimes they would, when I would leave and come back, my table would be gone.
Luckily, Stephanie says that's when she found the Bad Girls Market, and she's been with them ever since. Her 6-year journey as an artist and a vendor has taught Stephanie valuable lessons like knowing when to grind and when to rest.
Well, I struggle a lot with depression at times, so I sometimes get in a slump. And I run out of ideas. I really do run out of ideas. I stay there and I try to create, and I can't think of anything. I'll stay up with what I need to stay up with, but sometimes I'm just not motivated, so I won't force myself to look for that motivation. But my friends are my support system, and they'll be like, oh, what new things are you making? Or can you make me this? Can you make me that? And I'm like, sure. And that's something that pushes me.
Thanks to her friends, Stephanie says she's able to climb out of her artistic slumps and find the same passion she had for her art and jewelry at the start of her journey.
I only started off with my septum, and I felt so cool. Then I got these, I got my eyebrow, then I got my lip, and I was just I felt so cool. Every time I vend, there's someone that comes up to my table and they have my jewelry on, and they look cool.
Stephanie says the Bad Girls Market is a big part of her small business's success, and she looks forward to seeing it continue to grow and prosper.
Bad Girls Market is Fresno. There's a little bit of crazy everywhere. There's talent everywhere. Everyone's really friendly, and you won't feel left out. Seeing where they're at now, it's crazy. The support is crazy, and I'm so proud of them. I consider them really good friends of mine, and I am so proud of them because Manchester, it's full from front to back.
She also looks forward to new vendors starting their journey at the market and has some advice.
I learned from my mistakes. I learned what to do, what not to do, and from there you just keep getting better. So if you're a small creator or you're looking into trying new things, just do it. Don't be scared. You'll have these bumps in the road, but eventually, like, it'll all clear and you'll be fine. Like, just keep going. Believe in yourself.
The Bad Girls Market next event will be on March 22nd inside the Manchester Mall. For now, I'm Marco Rosas. Thank you for watching for a little look behind the B-roll.